Yep, you already seen the title in the thumbnail, and we got them chops on the menu. Y'all know I love me some pork chops, but we're gonna put a twist to them. I'm gonna show you guys how to make Parmesan Crusted Pork Chops. Y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, let's do a quick rundown of what we have for today's recipe. Back here we have our pork chops. Now you can use bone-in or boneless pork chops. I'm using these beautiful bone-in pork chops like this. They're about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch thick. You don't want them too thin because you can overcook them. Nobody wants overcooked chewy pork chops. Right here we have some panko breadcrumbs, egg wash, 2 eggs, flour. This is gonna get interesting because we have some freshly grated Parmesan cheese here. And right here we have the pizza type grated Parmesan cheese here. Now you're saying, why are you using both of them? Because I want to. Nah. All right, so we're gonna use both of them because that's how I wanna do it. We have milk here, hot sauce, seasoned salt, black pepper, some dried oregano, garlic powder, and onion powder. So that's all you need, or that's all we're gonna use. Let's get to it. All right, we're gonna start off by preparing our egg wash. We're gonna add our milk here to our eggs, our hot sauce, and we're just gonna get at a mix like this. All right, we're gonna sit that aside. So next we're gonna sprinkle some salt on our pork chops, a little pepper. Flip these babies over. We're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. Add a little salt. Hit it with a little pepper. Now we're just gonna move these back into a bowl and let them sit until we're ready for them. So now let's prepare our breading by adding our panko breadcrumbs here, our freshly shredded Parmesan cheese here, and our grated Parmesan cheese here, our oregano, black pepper and seasoned salt, onion powder and garlic powder. And we're just gonna get this mixed around in here like that. All right, just like that, just make sure it's mixed well. So now we're gonna start breading our pork chops. And the way we do it is we're gonna drop it in our flour here, kind of similar to when I was doing those fried green tomatoes. Make sure you coat it really well. Shake off as much excess. Drop it in our egg wash. Use that other hand, which is gonna be your wet hand. Cover it in that egg wash. Shake as much of that egg off of it as you possibly can. And we're gonna drop it right here in our panko bread mixture. Make sure you press it down on both sides. Just like that. See what we have, guys? We're just gonna place this here on our rack here, and we're gonna let it rest. Let's do another one. Drop it in our egg wash. Shake off as much of that egg wash as you can. Add it to your panko and Parmesan mixture. Flip that baby over. On that side, same thing. Shake off as much as you can. Add it right here. All right, we're gonna do the rest of them, and then we're gonna come back. So now all the pork chops are breaded. We're gonna head over to our cooktop so we can start getting our grease up to temperature. So now we're over at our cooktop. Now the key to this particular recipe is you don't wanna heat your oil up too hot, like to around 350 or 75 degrees, because cheese will burn real fast. So what you wanna do is you wanna dial that back to maybe around 300, 325. What you could do is you could drop some of that panko bread in there, and if you see it starts to sizzle, it's ready to go. But make sure you control the temperature. Like I say, it's gonna either undercook the pork chop because you're gonna think it's done based on the outside, or if you have it too low, then you end up with soggy pork chops, and you don't want neither. All right, let's give it a test now. All right, that's what we want. We're gonna start dropping our pork chops in here, and we're going to fry these babies in batches because we don't want to overcrowd the pan. And we're gonna do like 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes per side. All right, so we're gonna start flipping this one over. It's been about 3 minutes. We'll start flipping that baby over. All right, so it looks like this chop is ready, and you want to make sure that your internal temperature is 145 degrees. That lets you know it's ready. Look at that. Man, that baby there is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna sit it right here on this resting rack. This one here is a little bit thicker, so we want to let it cook a little bit longer. All right, so it looks like we're good on this one here. Guys, take a look at that. Man, we're gonna sit this baby here on the resting rack also. We're gonna get this back up to temperature. And once it's back up to temperature, we're gonna start dropping the remaining of our pork chops. So now we're finishing up our last pork chop. Guys, look at the crispiness of that. So crispy. Now let's get all our pork chops back over to our cutting board. And this is what we have right here, guys. Take a look at this. Y'all want to take a look at that? Look at that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get them plated up so we can head into quality control. Guys, and there you have it. Parmesan crusted fried pork chops. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. So there's nothing else to be said. Let's jump into quality control. Oh man, listen, quality control time. Y'all saw me cut that baby. Oh man, look at that. We just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm taking the baby off this pork. Oh man. Listen, you definitely got to give this a try. All the seasoning I put in there was great. Now, I don't know if there was a real big difference between the shredded Parmesan cheese or the grated Parmesan cheese. All I know is I tasted in there and man, this is delicious. So, to the end, y'all already know who I am. All wings, everything. And remember, I'm not a chef. Just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.